Hi friends! So today Ty and I are going to the beach and I'm very excited because I've been ordering way too many books lately, and I'm really excited, as I've been mentioning, to do more videos about like what I'm reading right now, just book videos, things like that. So I am still reading Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, but I am very close to being done with it. I think I have like one short story left. Since we are going to the beach, I don't want to bring this book because I am borrowing it from a friend, and so I was like, why not start a book that, or a series I guess, that everyone is talking about right now that I just recently ordered. So I'm gonna open this. I haven't looked at it yet and I'm very excited to see, what it looks like first of all, because I haven't even seen this book since I ordered it. I have to cut it open because I cannot like tear this. Oh, I'm so excited. This will be what I start reading today, hopefully, if our beach date works out. And I'm really excited to read this book on the beach because it is like one of the perfect beach reads, as I've heard. I got the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy, and this, I wanted to get the series with the updated covers, but I was looking at like used books and I saw that Walmart a couple years ago, I don't exactly know when, did a book where it's all three of them in one. So this is very thick, as you can see. I think there's some sticky notes for like the next book is what those are. Yeah, so it looks like the person that I bought this from put sticky notes for the next book. But I'm really excited to read this series. I did read Jenny Han, I'm not sure how you say her name, but I did read her To All the Boys I Loved Before series like way before the movies came out. Love the movies, and honestly would reread those books because Laura Jean is like the cutest main character ever. I loved all of the stuff about her baking and her relationship with Peter, and this series had kind of been on my radar after that, but I always thought that it seemed a little too YA, so I was kind of against reading it. Like it just seemed, I don't know, kind of not like my thing. But with all the hype going on about it, everyone's saying that it's really good, and obviously the TV show that came out, I am gonna start reading the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. So this will be what I'm reading in between these Shadowhunter short stories. I'm very, very excited to read this. I'm excited to have all three in one because that just makes life easier. It is very, very windy and wavy, so it's very loud. Jazz is here with me. We have our books that we're gonna be reading on the beach.
I like when he's calm.
I know, when he's not freaky. Not freaking out.
I was just say he's never freaky.
He's not freaky. Hi. Oh, hi, cutie. And yesterday at the beach, I did start reading this, and I'm about 81 pages in. So I really like it so far. I definitely think it is a cute little romance. I was surprised actually by the depth of like the backstory for the characters. I wasn't expecting like Conrad's personality and then like Jeremiah, who is like the sweetheart, and Conrad is like this deep, dark, like broody guy. But I am really liking it so far. I was not, like I said, expecting the depth of like what's going on in the background. So I'm really excited to see what happens with all of that. But I also just finished Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. I don't know why I did that. Man, so I really liked this, but I literally just finished it a minute ago, and if you have read this, I won't say any spoilers, but if you have read this and you remember the way that it ends, I'm just a little sad. I was tearing up a little bit because, you know, Cassandra Clare just loves those happy endings. So yeah, I did give it 4 stars overall, But I really loved especially like the backstory for the Carstairs siblings, because it's setting up like what happens in Lady Midnight, which, as I mentioned before, is probably my favorite series by Cassandra Clare. And I just loved the little snippets of their backstory. And I also, of course, just loved having all the characters together from the Mortal Instruments and some from the Infernal Devices. I just love that Cassandra Clare's like whole world comes together so well, and her writing, I just love how she gives them all such a strong personality that it just blends so well within her universe and everything. I just really admire that in her as a writer, so I am excited but sad to have finished Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, which, if I didn't mention before, follows Simon through his journey. Yeah, I'm just that ending. My heart is like a little sad right now. I was kind of expecting it, I'm not gonna lie. There had to be something bad happen, so I was expecting it, but I was hopeful that it wouldn't happen. But it didn't. It wasn't really a shock. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say I was expecting the ending, but it still made me really sad. My last one is The Red Scrolls of Magic, which is about Magnus and Alec, and it's just more short stories following them. So this is my last, and it's shorter, if you guys can tell. At least I think that it's a collection of short stories. Maybe it's not. It's not. It's actually a book, so it's not. Okay, never mind. It is not a collection of short stories, as you can see, chapter 1. So this is my next read, and then when I finish this, I am done with the Shadowhunter worlds, which is kind of sad. I really want to reread the Infernal Devices and Lady Midnight, because it's been so long, and I have the Infernal Devices here. I own the whole series. I also own Lady Midnight, but I've lent it out to my sister. But yeah, so I do own the whole Lady Midnight series, but I'm just waiting for being able to have that back, and then I'll probably reread it, so we'll see. But in the meantime, I'll be reading this, and then I will finish The Summer I Turned Pretty. So, hi friends. So I am super excited because I'm gonna do a book haul of books that I have thrifted in the past months, or I use Pango Books to sell books, and then I also had collected quite a bit of a fund on there. I had sold a bunch of books, and I just collected all the money on the app. So just recently, it was my birthday, and I was like, wait a minute, I have all this money on this app to be able to buy other books. So I spent all of the money that I made from selling books and ordered myself a bunch of books from the app. And then one of my sweet friends, who I've been friends with for a very long time, we share a birthday, and she actually has a bookstagram as well, so I'm gonna put that here so you guys can go ahead and follow her. But she is incredible, and we were talking about books, as one does, and she Venmo'd me to buy Fourth Wing, because I was gonna use all the money that I had on the Pango Books app, I think is what it's called. I was gonna use all the money that I had on the Pango Books app to buy the Fourth Wing, or Fourth Wing, whatever, to buy Fourth Wing. But I was looking on the app, and everyone that is selling that book is selling it for $200 if there's the dragons on the side, which, if you've seen, that book has gone viral. It's like insane. So people are selling that for $200, or you could get the original copy without the cool page edges for still like 40 bucks, 40 to like 60 bucks. So I am currently not buying any books out of my bank, and I was just like telling her how I'm so sad that I'm not going to be a part of this viral book thing that's happening right now, even though I really want to read it. And she is the sweetest person ever, and she Venmo'd me the money to buy the book. She did let me know that I could get the Kindle version, but when I was looking, I saw that Amazon was actually having a sale on the book, and it wasn't supposed to come until the middle of August, and something changed, and I got it yesterday. So once again, thank you so much, Rachel. You are seriously the sweetest. Happy belated birthday again. I'm just so thankful and really excited to read that. So I'm like so excited. I also, like I said, the past couple months did a little bit of thrifting, nothing too crazy, and found a couple books for like $1 to $5, so nothing crazy, and also used my funds on Pango Books to buy some books. So I have gotten quite the collection, and it's been like Christmas over here, but I was not letting myself open any of the packages until I had them all and I could make a video. And I'm still waiting on one. It's shipping from Hawaii, which I didn't realize. So I am still waiting on one book, which I will explain later for another plan that I have. But I'm gonna do just an unboxing slash book haul of all the things that I have gotten recently. On one of my thrifting days, I actually got these books in the same day, and I got Les Mis by Victor Hugo, and this one was literally like 50 cents at a thrift store, so I just picked it up. And then I feel very funny about this one because I just don't know how people feel about it or if people like it. There's not really much hype about it anymore. It's an older book that got turned into a movie, but it's Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert, which I'm actually very excited about because I've read some of Elizabeth's writing, and I don't think I've ever read one of her books, but I've read like studies that she's done and other like short stories and things that she's written based on her experiences or her life. So when I found out that she was the one that wrote Eat, Pray, Love, I was like, I really want to read that book. And I think she has a fiction book out now called like City of Girls or City Girls or something like that, which I also really want to read. But I also found this at a thrift store for like $2 maybe. It was not crazy. So I'm very excited about this one too. These were at a bookstore, but they were used, and they were both like under $5 as well. So I found The Book Thief, which I actually have read before. I read it, I think, either at the end of middle school or the beginning of high school. I don't exactly remember. But I do know that I loved this book so much, and I've been wanting to find a copy of it because I really want to reread it. So if you're not familiar, this one is about a girl growing up in the Holocaust, and it's actually told from the perspective of Death. So Death is the narrator, which I thought was super interesting when I read it the first time. I'm really excited to see if it holds up and if it's still one of my favorites. I remember it pretty vividly, so it's not one that I'm gonna have a lot of like surprises or shocks in because I remember quite a bit of it. It stayed with me through the years. But I'm excited to reread this and update you guys on my reread of this because I am now like 23 and I probably read it when I was like 14. So yeah, if not younger. And then I also found Tell Me 3 Things, which I was so excited about because in the bookstore, literally across the way, like this was in the used section, and right across from it was like a bunch of brand new copies for like $15, and this was like $3. So this is a romance novel, I'm pretty sure. I remember when it came out, I really wanted to read it and I never got my hands on it. I have not read this. At least I don't think I have. So I'm really excited about this one. If you can't tell, I'm excited about all of these. If you don't know, there's a place called Ollie's. I'd never heard of it until I moved to Grand Rapids, and it's a bargain outlet. And so when my sisters were here a couple weekends ago, we went, and it was my first time going, and I found That Sounds Fun by Annie F. Downs for like, I think this was like $5. I don't remember. Maybe $3. It was also on sale. But Annie F. Downs has her own podcast. She's a Christian influencer. So I'm also excited to read this one, and the cover is super cute if you can't tell. And then you already know about this one because I have talked about it already and I opened it on camera already. But I found The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy all together. So all 3 books are in this big thing, which I am super excited about. I wish that more series did this because I just think it's so exciting that I have them all in one place. And this was like $7. So I got this off of Pango. This was the first book that I ordered, and it's 3-in-1. So look at that, for $7. Crazy. So you will also get my reaction to opening these, seeing them for the first time. They're books that I'm very, very excited to read. So here we go. Are you ready for this, guys? Happy Place by Emily Henry. I'm so excited. Look at this beauty. Look at her. I'm so excited. I do have book lovers already. I have People We Meet on Vacation. I did read People We Meet on Vacation. I have not read Book Lovers yet. Oh, okay, another package. This one is thinner, so we shall see what this bad boy is. It's like so fun. Okay, so this is Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I also have not read any of her books, but I grew up right on Lake Michigan in Leadington, so I like any kind of summer lake themed book is like right up my alley. And this is a romance novel. I'm sure all of you guys have heard about these books, so I don't even know why I'm explaining them. But I'm so excited to read this one. I have a feeling I'm going to love her books. So this is one that I also got from Pango, which I feel like it was, I think it was like $5. So if you are really wanting to read like all these trendy books and you can't find them anywhere and they're selling out, or you don't have a lot of money, I would recommend checking Pango, because there's a lot of people that have these books that don't want them anymore. So I would recommend looking there. Here we go. I have 2 more, guys. So, oh, the other thing, the other book that I ordered is Beach Read, but that's the one that's coming from Hawaii, so I will not have that one for, I think it comes August 1st, so currently it's still like 2 weeks away, but I'm excited to get that one too. So Beach Read is the other book that I have coming, so I will own all of Emily Henry's newest books, which I'm excited about. And then we have Meet Me at the Lake! Okay, this is Carly Fortune's second book. Honestly, I have not even read the synopsis for these, so I don't know what they are about. I'm not even gonna lie. I know that Every Summer After is like kind of like People We Meet on Vacation, where it's like the summers that she's together with her best friend maybe, and their like love story maybe through the years. As you can see, I don't actually know what I'm talking about. I think that's what it's about. And Meet Me at the Lake, I have no idea what this one is about, but like look at this cover, like beautiful. I think I will just keep this one just because of the cover, because I just love it. But yeah, I keep saying I'm excited, and then I kind of spoiled with this one. This box is already, but I'm so excited. This is one that I'm like probably gonna read immediately. I don't actually know that for sure, but once again, Rachel, thank you so much for sending this over, because I can't wait. Oh, it's so beautiful. Holy cow. I am so excited. 4th Wing. I have it. It's in my hands. Oh man. Oh man. It's in perfect condition. I was a little nervous with it coming from Amazon that it would not be in good condition, but I'm so excited about this. I am a huge fantasy fan, so I have read all of Sarah Maas's books, and I've read a lot of fantasy, all of Cassandra Clare's, but honestly I feel like fantasy has really taken off more recently, and there's so many options out there now. So I have not read a lot of recent ones, but a lot of the older series I have read and really enjoyed. So I'm excited to get into this one, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. That's my little book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly don't know why it's taken me this long to do like videos on what I'm reading in books, because I've been obsessed with reading for so long. So it just seems like a no-brainer, super easy content. So I'm very excited to be doing this. If you can't tell, I just am excited to talk about books, join the community, get recs, like all the things. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll keep you updated on my reading progress and other book ideas. But yeah, I just really appreciate you guys. I'm excited to be making videos again. So make sure to subscribe and just come along on this journey, read these books with me, talk to me about them, all the things. I'm just excited. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye!